gen, so we had.
For real. I don't.
View of the moon over our broadcast location tonight
Nah,
in Dallas,
what you
Texas.
watching? You
Hi
just
everyone,
set
time to get into
you know how like
NBA
you,
action on 2K Sports.
you set something
Joined
to be
by
live,
Greg
but
Anthony,
it's
Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Hart.
It's like a
DA, take
I
it
don't know
away.
what to call it. I don't know how you
Thank
call
you,
it.
Kevin.
What you call it.
We do see
But
NBA
it's like a
teams
pre-log, like a
utilizing
preset
more
log.
zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking...
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Miracle Man, Harden out there with Conley. And there's Davis, and it's Campbell in at the 3. And for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Collins is out there with Wright. And it's Green, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here's Miracle Man.
Yeah, I might order a
Now the pass to Harden. Here's Miracle Man. Back to Harden. This one for 3. Miracle Man, the pass to Davis. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
Doncic finds Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the middle, here's Wright. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Miracle Man. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Doncic, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He takes it in. Here's Harden. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Green, the pass to Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Miracle Man. Brunson covering. Pass to Alvarado. Inside, here's Davis. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
So it's the Lakers now. The Mavericks making the shot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Doncic kicks to right. And here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wright. Carson, he's
Hey, you ever
checked in
finished
for
Dying Light?
Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers have gone 7-9.
Low key, I don't even feel like I was
Nice start
halfway
defensively
done.
for them.
I just deleted it.
Miracle Man, the pass to Christie. Here's Miracle Man. Here's Roberts. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Brunson kicks to Dinwiddie. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Alvarado. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
There's Dinwiddie following the bucket by the Lakers. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Alvarado. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Miracle Man's got 6.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. For a different look here. Collins checked in for Powell. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Carson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Conley. Miracle Man is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Harden, and it's Campbell in at the 3, the small forward. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Spurs made a big difference. He ended up with 8 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Miracle Man, the pass to Davis. Mavericks with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And finished off by Collins.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Outside for Davis. Over Collins. And again, the Lakers no good. Now the Mavericks with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harden against Dinwiddie.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Dinwiddie against Harden.
My shit downloaded.
From deep.
And haven't really been that sharp from the
No cap, but shit, at least I'm downloading.
as we get closer to halftime.
Miracle Man, the pass to Harden.
I don't know. I'm not
Here's
as
Miracle
good at
Man, by
games, so
Green.
that made me not want to play it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Lakers making a change here. Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic outside. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. To the wing right side. Campbell. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And the Lakers lead by 5. And that's it.
She said she'll be back. She'll be.
For the first half of action, what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead.
I don't play 2K. I'm on Grand Theft Auto, though.
What 2K you on?
And after
That's what 2K you on. He might could play with you.
first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game
You know your
with a
overall,
very
you can stick
unselfish
defense.
approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled
Say
up
it again.
and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks.
Right.
They've got Collins. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Green, and it's Wright, and at the
Yo, that sounds funny as hell looking through
great
this. I ain't even gonna
star
lie.
big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I would have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Conley. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doncic.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the shot goes down. He's got 12.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Timeout called the Lakers. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Collins. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Wright, and it's Carson in for Green. Here's Miracle Man. He has 6. Pass to Christie. McConnell with it. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Fires from the wing. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Brunson. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot from 20 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Miracle Man. into the paint. Robinson Earl. And that one is stuffed right through.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Brunson against Christie. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also with a sub. Andre Bembry's checked in for Christie. Dinwiddie kicks to Brunson. 4 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Roberts passes to Alvarado. From downtown.
What is
Good.
What did he
Gets
do?
the assist. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Brunson. Bembry with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. And there's the pass to Alvarado. For the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Dinwiddie. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Alvarado. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dallas calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Collins checked in for Dwight Powell. Wright comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Jalen Brunson. Collins passes to Wright. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wright's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis finds Harden. Launches it. Another triple from Alvarado. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Dinwiddie with it. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You want to win? Well, show me on the defensive end. AD continues to do it.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State
How long is the
assist
update?
of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision
Dang.
and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both.
I mean, I'm
and
gonna
he
be
did
on. I
so
ain't getting off
at
no
a
time soon.
very high level.
If you want to play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Conley out there with Harden. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then there's Davis. And it's Campbell in at the 3 spot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Campbell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here. It's for Los Angeles. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Miracle Man, the pass to Harden. Now here's Conley. Lakers passing it around. Alvarado. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Miracle Man's got 14 points now in the second half. to Carson. To the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Wright.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight.
Oh yeah, I got a
points
double
in
XP
the
game
paint.
I could play.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Davis gets to Conley. Harden outside. There's the pass to Alvarado. Drills it from outside. Miracle Man's got 23.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening when he just explodes on the drive.
Alvarado. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trailed by 14.
Wow.
Doncic outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes.
Oh, I
in
don't
now.
know.
Tries again, and the layup good by Collins.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Miracle Man, the pass to Davis. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dinwiddie. Doncic, bounce pass. Campbell against Green. It's Brunson, top of the key. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 15. Dishes to Harden. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Green. To the paint. Robinson Earl. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll
I am live.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay.
You gotta
in attack.
put your,
wanna
you gotta
stay
broadcast
aggressive.
it.
Right
In the
at
broadcast
rim,
sentence.
driving another nail into the coffin.
Pass to Brunson. Now, Wright. And Wright throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
You gotta go to the broadcasting center.
Here's Green. Off target at the rim.
Out of character for
your,
him to miss that shot.
hold the
Maybe
PlayStation
just
button.
a little too casual there.
And it should be on that blue satin screen.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, credit them for
It should be on that blue satin
that
screen.
aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback.
No, it should just say broadcast.
So playing the right way.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 8.
life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that. Now I'm in a big truck, in us we trust and pigs hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name. This major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool cause I'm made of proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl too, but I can't. Might around and drop.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Allie. It's a...
Hey, Brian, you could see.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. They've got T.J. McConnell. He's out there with James Harden, and it's Miracle Man in at the power forward. And for the Thunder, Gordon Hayward is out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Campbell gets the bucket. So it's the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's marked by McConnell.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Driving inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Top of the key. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Pass to Pokusevski. Davis on the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. Kept alive. Gets another look. Tries yet again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Miracle Man. Davis finds McConnell. Here's Miracle Man. Last game with 30. And finished off by Davis.
A dunk master, AD, with yet another slam.
Here's Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis with the block. Pass to Giddey. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on T.J. McConnell. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Here's Miracle Man to the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Unable to get that one. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Miracle Man. On the wing, Harden. Here's Miracle Man. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 5. And with Gilgeous-Alexander, he finds success no matter the role, Doris.
Yeah, this guy is very easy to play off of. He's improved his passing as a playmaker. He's got a natural...
Hey, you gotta let me.
Bro, I just dropped 23
for scoring. There's so
Bro, you're
much
talking
to like
about Modern
SGA.
Warfare, cuz.
And the Thunder call time here.
Thinking you talking about 2K. I'm trying 99, gang.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down
And
right
it's a whole new season, double XP. What you mean?
Here's Hayward. That one a little long.
Yeah, cuz.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 5 in this.
See what you talking
From
about?
deep, Conley. They get it back. Robinson.
That niggas suck. You the only one scoring. You the only nigga dropping kills. Oh, mommy.
Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra
How much your team had?
really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he floats it in for the easy 2.
How long you ready to be on?
Setup on that one.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score.
All right,
from just
after
about
this last
anywhere.
game, I'm hop on.
He's especially dangerous close in.
Miracle Man. Goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Rose. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Pass to Miracle Man. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Oklahoma City trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Christie. Lays it up and banks it in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now here's Hayward. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that...
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
They've got Gordon Hayward, and it's Bender in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, the last time out against the Mavericks, just played phenomenal. He had 30 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Rose, the pass to Hayward to halt the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Hayward got his third bucket of the night.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort. The thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on. Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Davis with the block.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. Hades, a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside for Harden. Pass to Miracle Man. On the take. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
And so he hits both. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And there's the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Hayward. Out to Rose. Here's Giddey. Here's Bender. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he gets them both. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 13-point game. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. We've got James Harden. He's out there with TJ McConnell. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Davis. Misses from short range. And the Thunder shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Giddey, defended by Harden. Here's Pokusevski. Up top, Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Shoots over Harden. And it's Giddey missing. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Inside. It's deflected. Hayward, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. McConnell with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Davis. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Davis has got 6 points.
No answer defensively inside.
Hayward, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his move.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Ryan?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitation so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Miracle Man. Stripped it away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And that one drops forward.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Lakers no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Shoots from the line. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's good.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Rose has checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Man. Driving in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Man's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Rose outside. Pass to Bender. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
He's carried this team weight on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Rose outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead up in and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Pokusevski in at the power forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Now Rose. With the drive. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Christie. Here's Miracle Man. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Bender. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Miracle Man. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Lakers foul. Substitution on the court.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hits the trifecta. Give him 35.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Down low. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Outside for McConnell. Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Campbell. The three. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Got it. Good job in the low post. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And a nice finish on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 20. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And Campbell pulls it down. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that one's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Bender. Here's Giddy. Clock at 4. Shoots over Harden. And it's Giddy missing. Jacks up a 3. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check. Bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man are turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man are turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it.
Yeah, whoa. Make you a man and make you 100 more. Boy, real. Boy. Staring at fate, I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. She want me now, but I'm making her wait. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gonna tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface, right? I mean, no Babyface. I don't give a about playing it safe. Surveillance the way that they running my tape. Got in the craze like the OB2K. Chaos whenever I touch down, no brakes. Me and HB is an instant slapper, instant plaque, a system crash. I pitched it black and wrist the max. And anything less, I can't live with that. Hunger for more and I still got the craving. What you know about when the walls get to caving? What you know about staying silent and patient and working out kings before kings work their way in? Don't even believe what you say when you say it. More focus on making it than making statements. Everybody around me elevated. Yeah, I'm guessing the vibe is contagious. Let's go. Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. If you're not working, you taking up space. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gonna tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface, right? I mean, hold up. Take the where I wanna go. Make you a million and make you 100 more. They praying I stop, cause that's what they need the most. Big Cuban link round my neck, go see 3BO. I fell asleep at the top while they sleeping on me. In the mirror where I see my only friend and opponent. Can't run up on us, there's too much confetti on us. I know, money ain't everything, we still want it. someone else's pockets. Addicted to C-notes, I went up an octave, strategically moving to win on the option. I ain't forcing the holiday season, I'm covered in ornaments. This ain't a tour, this a tournament. If I was stuck in a room with your don't repeat, then that would be torturous. Straight from the source of it, if I don't got it, I'm sourcing it. Whatever.
Yeah, the first game was pretty fun, but the second game was really where things picked up because we're about to log off, and I noticed 2 brown shirt, gray sweatpants people waiting in the Got Next, and I said, Danny, we have to wait one more game and take them on. And we destroyed them, 22-0, and when you go back and watch the film, our Team 2K TV signature play is the backdoor pass. At one point, we scored on 4 straight possessions with a backdoor pass where the ball only touched the ground once.
We're inviting people to raise their level of competition to ours. I think that's what we were doing, right?
Yeah. And while, I do feel a little bit bad about dominating a couple 60 overall builds, but we've gotten our fair share of butt kickings in the city and on the Concha del Mar, so it was our time to shine.
I love the comment of this is our time to dominate against the guys in the brown shirts.
Alexis, a win's a win. We can't choose our competitors, so we'll take what we can get.
You just said you waited to play them.
We did, but what am I going to do? Walk away when 2 brown shirt and gray sweatpants people are there? I'm not going to.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. Now it's send it down to David. Well, it sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. Colin Sexton is out there with Murray. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Miracle Man is out there with Campbell. Then there's Davis, and it's TJ McConnell, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now here is Davis after Colin Sexton's miss.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. He's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And both free throws good for Davis. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Vassell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The pass to Alvarado. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knocked away and stolen by McConnell. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Campbell beyond the arc. And he knocks it down. Good looking 3 there from Alvarado. Miracle Man's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Vassell. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Vassell is second bucket.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up, finds the open man.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Sexton. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers. They get it again. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harden the pass to Alvarado. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Passes it to Johnson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray dishes to Sexton. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barry. Misses off the left iron. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Miracle Man, the pass to McConnell. It's in from long range. One more from Alvarado. Miracle Man's got 15.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here's Johnson. Murray outside. Into the lane. Over McConnell. Murray, good.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And here's Sexton. Following the three from Alvarado. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Here's Barry. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Murray finds Sexton. And the pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson, and Davis sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Pass to Alvarado. And the Lakers with another miss. Spurs trail by 14. Nevsky covered by Conley. Here's Primo. Let's go. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Primo.
And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Christie. He's out there with Conley. And it's Alvarado in at the foursome. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Thunder was tremendous. He had 35 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Oklahoma City.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lets it go from deep. That is no basket. That's number 3. He has made 11. Here's Jones. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jones has got his first points in this one. Going inside. No good from Alvarado. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. 11-point game. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Pass to Primo. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Rebound by Roberts. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting at.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got DeJounte Murray. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harden on the wing. Passes it to Alvarado. He feeds it to Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Murray with the bounce pass. Sexton against Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And he sinks the second.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted. Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Harden against Sexton. Here's Nevsky. The shot comes out, and it's the Lakers the other way. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Christie's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Primo, defended by Christie. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Primo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Los Angeles leading by 17. To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:27 left to play in the third. Over to the wing. The pass to Barry. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
To the inside. Robinson Earl. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it back. Barry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Here's Alvarado, and it's off from three-point range. Johnson with it, picked up by Davis, inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rebound by Alvarado.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Miracle Man's got 34.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, all the time.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Miracle Man is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Campbell. And it's Bembry in at the two-guard spot. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront, and I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bembry. Johnson, good.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Sexton against Harden. Takes the turnaround J. The shot by Sexton, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Johnson in the corner. Rebounded by Alvarado. Miracle Man's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Poked away and stolen by McConnell. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it to Harden. McConnell passes to Alvarado. Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by Johnson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Poked loose and stolen by McConnell. Harden lets up. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Campbell, the pass to Alvarado. Down low. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Look at the sprawling. And let's go straight up.
Brian, as the NBA pivots up.
Very interesting, Alec. Good stuff there. Thank you. And now the Washington Wizards starters feel the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Hall in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, we've got Anthony Davis James Harden out there with TJ McConnell, and it's Miracle Man in at power forward. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
Pass to Gafford. And the layup falls.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss.
Here's Miracle Man. Offensive rebound. Harden with it. Here's Miracle Man. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Beal. Cousins with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. Clock at 6. And Davis with the block.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness. Reading together.
Here's Miracle Man. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Beal. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's Hall. Back to Beal. Let's go with a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
As lethal as they come from distance, Beal's outside shot is a thing.
Pass to Miracle Man. And the Lakers hit again from deep. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Avdia. Now here's Cousins. 14 points his last outing. 6 to shoot. Beal outside. For 3, Gafford. That one doesn't drop. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They played with energy and communicated well. It made things difficult out there.
Harden against Beal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass. Rebound by the Lakers. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
Cousins hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Outside Davis. Here's Miracle Man. Checked by Cousins.
He is a fantastic athlete for power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. Hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
To stop the run. Can't get it to drop. Conley with some nice D. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Miracle Man. And it's all from three-point range. Washington's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Here's Miracle Man. He's got 12. Hits the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Kispert. To the inside. Here's Carey. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Conley. Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Gafford. And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Wow, their opponent is doing a good job spacing the floor.
Now here's Beasley. Rebound, the Lakers. From deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's...
Oh, Mom said...
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
On the court right now for the Wizards. Kispert is out there with Daniel Gafford. And then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Carey in at the 5.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, the last time out against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 38 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Shot clock at 6. And Conley grabs the miss.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Kispert. Rebound by the Lakers. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Wizards making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Campbell. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Beal outside. Drives to the hoop. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Miracle Man. No good on the 3.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Beasley with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. Avdia, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Miracle Man. Off target from outside. Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And the three-pointer goes. 23 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Beal. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Miracle Man. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Oh, that counts! Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Well, every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's Los Angeles. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, the Wizards shooting just 38% for this game so far. TJ McConnell is out there with James Harden. And then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Miracle Man in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Fires in the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Wizards on offense. 17-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Miracle Man. Takes a 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Lakers lead by 20.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Gafford. Beal with it. Clock at 6. Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. Takes it inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Beal. Back to Avdia. Shot to stop the run. And again, Washington, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Harden. Rebound, Washington.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Miracle Man. He's got 34. No problems knocking that one down.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
He's guarded by Conley. He shoots. And he can't get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Pass to Christie. Here's Miracle Man. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Westbrook. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Kispert. It's hauled in by Miracle Man.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And a full 4 years of college play, Grant, makes Corey Kispert something of a rarity in the modern league.
And I'm glad you brought that up, B.A., because, you know, that time really paid off for him. He only got better over those seasons, becoming even more confident of a marksman.
Here's Carey. No good. A bit long that time. Here are the Lakers with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Robinson Earl. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Kispert. Tipped. Goes back up. They shoot again. And he lays it up and in. Kispert's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Christie. Here's Miracle Man. Inside, Robinson Earl. And Gafford with the block. To the paint. And the layup is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
The shot. Pass to Christie. Shoots over Westbrook. Gafford grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook left side. Five to shoot. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out. He gets it up. No luck on that one. And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Avdia out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Hall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down low. Campbell gets the bucket.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Washington with the ball. A chance to get a quick injury report. Let's find out the news on Carmelo Anthony. Allie LaForce with the update.
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers, and he shared some tough news with me. It's a stress fracture in the lower leg. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and you hope to see him back on the court soon.
Pass to Avdia. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
To the inside. Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Beasley. There's Davis with the 3. Here's Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got his first basket.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Cousins, the pass to Beal. Fires from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
Man, it's hard. It's so hard for defenders to keep up with Beal. He has good quickness and speed for his position.
Out to the wing. Right side Harden. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Inside. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
The defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
Going inside. Pass to Miracle Man. Up top, Harden. Shoots over Westbrook. Again, the Lakers score.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. They get it again. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Bill will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Beasley. Outside for Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Campbell. And he banks in the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Beal. Pass to Beasley. Now Beal. Back to Beasley. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Harden. Over Westbrook. Harden can't hit. Up top, Beasley. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Westbrook. Cousins with it for 3. And they recover it. Beal outside. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface ride me, no Babyface. I don't give about playing it safe. Surveillance the way that they running my tape. Got in the craze like the OB2K. Chaos whenever I touch down, no breaks. Me and HB is an instant slapper, instant plaque, a system crash. I pitched it black and wrist and max. And anything less, I can't live with that. Hunger for more and I still got the craving. What you know about when the walls get to caving? What you know about staying silent and patient and working out kinks before kinks work their way in? Don't even believe what you say when you say it. More focus on making it than making statements. Everybody around me elevated, yeah, I'm guessing the vibe is contagious. Let's go. Staring at fate, I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. If you're not working, you taking up space. I'm at the table, 1,000 a plate. How you gonna tell me this isn't a date? I'm down the street from the Denzel estate. Right around the corner from Babyface. Now my dog Babyface ride me. Hold up. Take the where I wanna go. Make you 1 million and make you 100 more. They praying I stop, cause that's what they need the most. Big Cuban link round my neck, go see 3BO. I fell asleep at the top while they sleeping on me. In the mirror where I see my only friend and opponent. Can't run up on us, there's too much confetti on us. I know, money ain't everything, we still want it. I'm 101, but ain't no re-rocking it. talking and said what I said, and I'm standing on top of it. Gas on my bitches to boost up her confidence. She throwing fits at me just like my closet. I never got rich, kinda someone else's pockets. Addicted to C-notes, I went up an octave, strategically moving to win on the option. I ain't forcing the holiday season, I'm covered in ornaments. This ain't a tour, this a tournament. If I was stuck in a room with your don't repeat, then that would be torturous. Straight from the source of it. If I don't got it, I'm sourcing it. Whatever it takes to have more of it. It's mine till I'm bored with it. Take this where I wanna go. Make you 1,000,000 and make you 100 more. They praying I stop, cause that's what they need the most. I know. Big Cuban link round my neck, go C3PO. I fell asleep at the top while they sleeping on me. In the mirror where I see my only friend and opponent. Can't run up on us, there's too much confetti on us. I know, money ain't everything, we still want it.
I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just know I'll never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love long. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. Lately I'm done stressing, can't fake I'm done begging. Like babe, what's wrong with you today? Sorry, I'm done guessing. Why would I try to build with you when you just love wrecking? Baby, I'm done teaching you like you need love lessons. Done with your love, keep it. Feel like you love leaving. You say some things you know gon' hurt, they say you don't mean it. Gave you a ring and plus my heart seem like you don't need it. Like everything just fall apart and we just done speaking. Dreams full of my fears, I done gave you 5 years. Could feel your eyes still be shining when the sky clears. It feel like love, just a cycle full of dry tears. Somehow it's always surprising when that time nears. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. And she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong. Pain in her heart, I I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just know I'll never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love long. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. Lately I'm done stressing, can't fake I'm done begging. Like babe, what's wrong with you today? Sorry, I'm done guessing. Why would I try to build with you when you just love wrecking? Baby, I'm done teaching you like you need love lessons. Done with your love, keep it. Feel like you love leaving. You say some things you know gon' hurt, they say you don't mean it. Gave you a ring and plus my heart seem like you don't need it. Like everything just fall apart and we just done speaking. Dreams full of my fears, I done gave you 5 years. Could feel your eyes still be shining when the sky clears. It feel like love, just a cycle full of dry tears. Somehow it's always surprising when that time nears. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. So many thoughts in my head, no, I ain't never think she would leave me hopeless. Went through some things all by myself, hoping that she would notice. Go through that phase, think how I felt, and that's what keep me focused. Heart feeling strange, like when you left, that's when I see my lowest. Love when I watch her leave, hate when I see her going. Search for that broken piece, I leave it open. Wrote you this melody, I hope you hear this poem. I had to set you free, feel like you still stolen. Know you can see me falling, gave you a pinky promise. I know you still put down your phone like you don't see me calling. I try to show you my emotions, you don't see that often. I should've known to take it slow, proceed. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. Oh. mention. Building, million, billion, trillion. Franklin and Jackson transaction. Distract, attract them. Adding. Fast as flashes, ashes, ashes. How you let a dollar cover up your honor? Where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom? When we gonna learn?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Jeremy Grant is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in at the point. These two teams know Brent for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. And there are a lot of teams that are mediocre that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and a pro perception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession, gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Joseph. And it's blocked. Joseph against Gilgeous-Alexander. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Bay passes to Bagley. The 11-footer. That one doesn't drop. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. Joseph with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let it.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Olenek, he's checked in for Bagley. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Jackson. And he drives in, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Dort. Off target from three-point range. Grant the pass to Jackson. Here's Hayes. Passes to Olenek. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Jackson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Takes the three. Hayes, no good. Here's Giddey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Detroit, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
And so Favors nails both of them. Pistons trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shoot two.
And that one falls for Favors. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bey comes in for Diallo. Cunningham, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. And so Favors nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Joseph, the pass to Bey. Now, here's Cunningham, covered by Wiggins. Cunningham's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder. 1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Bagley. The pass to Cunningham. Joseph looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bagley. Thunder with the rebound. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Now here's Bagley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pistons shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Cade Cunningham.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Joseph kicks to Grant. Outside, Joseph. 5 to shoot. Bagley from outside. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Wayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They really poured it on in the second quarter, building the lead to 10 points. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Over to Kenny. What you think about Detroit?
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then get your teammates involved. That's a recipe for winning.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 1. He can't hit that time. Joseph against Gilgeous Alexander. Loud pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
Thunder shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Cunningham looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Basket counts.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Thunder with the lead. Dort kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. 1:49 left to play in the third. Count that one.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Olynyk, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo comes in for Saddiq Bey. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Corey Joseph. Now here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. That shot misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot is good. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Grant. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And the sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Derek Favors checked in for the Thunder.
Derek Favors.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Mann. No good on the three. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson passes to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Favors. No good with the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Cunningham got a piece of it, and he gets it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Olynyk against Dort. Here's Giddey. Shoots off the step back. Here's Baisley. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Baisley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Now here's Cunningham. D right on him. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. 1:51 left in the fourth. Over Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. To Joseph.
Hop off the phone, Courtly. I know it's so important. I'm focused on fortress. Yeah, I'm scorching. Show way out in short ditch. I rock Air Forces, don't force. Not fur, I'm racing to thwart this. Blow her word, blow her word. Juices and berries ain't no pun. Ice cream, my sneaks look like big worms. Get it big, get the facial love. Never let the facial love. Get too big, get too big, get too big, big, big. That's what made me. 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 Rice and gravy that you can't eat. It was crazy. Mama baby, only son in her house, she had to blame me. Anytime still look out my sisters. They the one put me on game, no roof. Never let her spin your cat.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center and downtown LA. Our setting for basketball tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, "I honestly can't tell you what I'm thinking. Nothing's predetermined. I just need one advantage. Whatever the defense gives me, I take it, and greatness happens after that." Thoughts?
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Bowman in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Lakers, we've got James Harden. He's out there with TJ McConnell. And it's Davis in at the 5. So the Bucks win the tip. Middleton is doubled. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday against McConnell. Right wing. Here's Bowman. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Davis. Here's Miracle Man. Middleton covering. Here's Miracle Man. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Good on the shot.
The contact. Stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Harden comes to help. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Pulls it in from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Here's Miracle Man. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Pass to Davis. Here's Miracle Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harden. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
Here's Bowman. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
So it's Milwaukee now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. The baseline J, and Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points. Here's Miracle Man. Antetokounmpo covering to the middle. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
The team relies on Davis for this, keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
The Bucks trail. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Middleton outside. Rebound by the Lakers.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Harden can't hit.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And it's Bowman missing. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Harden. Pass to Davis. Outside Harden. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Bowman. Misses off the right iron.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Lakers foul.
Norris checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Substitution.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Now Middleton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside. Here's Wilson. Up and in on the layup. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
From deep, Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nora, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to Conley. Pass to Miracle Man. Now here's Harden. From deep. That shot is off. Tie game in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
You see the goal right now.
Into the ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Osman in at the 2. To the inside, pass to Miracle Man. Back to Davis, and Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, in the last time out against the Wizards, put on a show. He ended up with 36 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Wilson's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Osman. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low, looking to win the run, and that one's good. Wilson.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
And Miracle Man gets it to go. He has 7.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. 1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Middleton. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Miracle Man. He has 7. Pass to Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Middleton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Charity stripe shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
The 3-ball. Rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. And here's the fast break. Davis, the pass to McConnell. Here's Miracle Man. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so we wrap up the... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
They've got TJ McConnell. He's out there with James Harden, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up, and playing big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
And he's going for the oop here. Here's Miracle Man. 9 points in the game. About a minute played here in the second half. Davis against Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better. Trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Now here's Middleton. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. And he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Greg.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Here's Holiday after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago to the left wing. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. He takes it in. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Osman. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Conley. Here's Miracle Man. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Miracle Man. Into the lane. And he dunks it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Giannis continuing to expand over time. This guy is a wrecking ball.
And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Holiday against Conley. And he's going for the lob.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Miracle Man can't get it to go.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now here's Holiday. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Here's Osman. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the clock. With the floater. And Conley grabs the miss. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 9 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. From 10 feet away. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, continuing to develop that jumper. Giannis doesn't want to have any flaws in his offensive arsenal.
And so it's the... And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Keep grinding. Keep getting stuff.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. They've got Chris Middleton, and it's Wilson in at the center position.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Miracle Man. Clark covers. Inside. Here's Campbell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding. Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
The ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break. Here's Miracle Man. Blocked. Here's the break. Over to the left wing. Here's Garnett. To the wing on the left. Bowman. They get the rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Pass to Clark, to the right side. Here's Bowman, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Davis, and it's Bowman missing.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Middleton outside. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Bowman. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And that one's good. Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Middleton is doubled. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bowman. Here's Wilson. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 10. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Drew Holiday.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Harden, he's checked into the Lakers. Conley comes in for McConnell.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Down low. Here's Miracle Man. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. He's got 24.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And that one's good. Middleton.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Davis. Pass to Harden. Here's Miracle Man. Antetokounmpo, left side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. That's to Miracle Man. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Middleton, right side. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Miracle Man. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Pass to Green, to the middle. It's intercepted. Down low. Robinson Earl. Comes up empty down low. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 13. Here's Sumner. Misses from close range. Lets it go. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.
Fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just pop, still can't go to bed. I sacrifice myself like Jesus sacrificed for sins. I just got a Benz and I'ma push it through the wind. I just got a check and I'ma spend it on my friends. I'm lying, finna spend it on my Benz. I'm not a sinner. I'm trying the best that I can. Try to stay, don't wanna land. Low, but I'm falling again. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just pop, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just pop, still can't go to bed.
Told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie. Reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. I told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game. I told them that I would be classic. told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying them laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gon' hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in it,
fly.
I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in a pop mission, in a shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check out, ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest code up bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. Long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's
The key event was a lot of fun. We decided to go to the floor where we take on the community, and I got things started off by getting a few dunks.
Brian kept finding me, picked up a couple key threes to take a big lead.
Yeah, and then we've talked about this in previous segments, but Team 2K TV really has two bread and butter plays, the backdoor and the pick and roll. And in this particular game, I set the screen for Rodney, pick and roll, he assisted me, game over. And yeah, it was a hard-fought win, but easy enough, I'd say.
And then it came down to the final weekend of events, Rival Day and the brand new event, Power Up. How'd we do?
Yeah, Power Up was an interesting event because in each quarter, different positions were getting maxed out attributes and badges. But in the fourth quarter, everyone was getting that. So we entered the fourth quarter down by 7, and this is when we really started to make our run.
So we decided to just go inside the paint. No one was really shooting well, so we kept feeding you and feeding you. You were getting buckets for us. Then I finally hit a mid-range jumper, got us to within 1. And then, Brian, you did your thing.
You threw me a pass, a beautiful lob for the dunk, and we finally took the lead.
Things were not going easy, and I felt like I needed to step up and be that defensive stopper, but I had a different build, so instead of getting any steals, I just kept getting more and more fouls until ultimately I knocked myself out of the game in the clutch. So sorry about that, guys.
We didn't want to come all this way and lose the game, and thankfully, Rodney and I were there to work together once again on a pick and roll.
Yeah, we stick to the basics.
Why reinvent the game?
Rival Day was a lot of fun. We took on some slithering Vipers, and that game was very close throughout. Late in the game, I hit a 3, and then Brian got some key stops for us. And then Danny got the game winner.
Well, after fouling out, I really couldn't take it, the feedback I was going to hear from everybody if I was the cause of not getting back. So we caught momentum, went on an 8-0 run, and it was a great quality win for us. I really liked the way they did it. They were hissing at us the way Vipers do, but we're the ones that bit in the end.
All right, team, what you're telling me is that we are victorious and we have beaten the challenge.
Yeah, another one in the books for Team 2K TV.
I'm impressed by the way we pulled this whole season off because I actually think we're much better at the game than we were 7-8 weeks ago.
Look at us, little Team 2K TV beating those brown shirts out there.
That might have been the most sincere congratulations we've gotten from Alexis all year, so I'm just going to take that for what it is.
I love how I've just become like the villain of Team 2K TV.
Hey, that's okay. You were the motivating factor to get us well above 500 and to continue picking up all these event wins. Who knows what Season 7 has in store, actually.
Welcome to Season 7 in My Team, Return of Heroes.
This season is packed with new cards and new challenges, but let's start with how you can start the season.
Waiting for you at level 1 is the one and only Galaxy Opal Zion Williamson.
Dunk on your opponents with Zion and work your way to level 40, where you're going to earn another dynamic dunker, none other than Invincible Anthony Edwards.
Season 7 also features the return of murals from 2K21's Age of Heroes. If you complete the Challenger mural, you'll earn Invincible Joel Embiid.
And if you complete the Champion mural, well, more on that later. But let's just say it's something that everyone is gonna love.
And we can't forget about the new domination tier called Season Rewind. Earn all 99 stars and you'll have Invincible Tim Hardaway.
But the rewards don't stop there. Season 7 has so many fun cards to earn, like Gilbert Arenas, Oscar Robertson, Moses Malone, and more. And if you can get to level 36 in My Career, you'll earn Dark Matter Russell Westbrook.
Dark Matters are everywhere in Season 7. In fact, you can fill out a complete lineup of Dark Matters with all the Season 7 reward cards.
Plus, the end game is getting closer and closer. But in the meantime, embrace the return of heroes and see what you can do this season.
Yo, 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 you think you're slick. Zimmy, zimmy, zimmy. Do you know? I've seen it all before. I've seen the tiger earn a stripe. That's right. How about Money's gold chain take flight? I was there that night. You know? I see Mia, Alex, Megan, Prefontaine, Jody, Luke, Round, Bound, Bo, Mamba. With the mentality, I seen just the shout from the bend the knee. All in the name of equality.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA. GA, it's...
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that,
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, DA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Campbell. Davis is out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Frazier. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And Jaren Jackson is out there with Geiger. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Williams. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard spot. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. Even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Conley against Morant. An intentional foul committed. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Harden. Miracle Man is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Christie, and it's Roberts in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint, here's Geiger, and he gets it to go. Geiger's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He added 37 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let... let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. There's the pass to Alvarado. Jacks up a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Here's Miracle Man. Grizzlies making the shot. To the inside and finished off by Davis.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Now here's Sessions. He's got 5. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The shot's good from Alvarado.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here's Sessions following the 3 from Alvarado.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Outside for Davis. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Hall. The Grizzlies trail by 17.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Roberts. 17-point lead, their biggest. And he nails it. The 3-pointer falls from Alvarado. Miracle Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Geiger. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Miracle Man. He's got 9. 1:15 left in the first half. Frazier the pass to Alvarado. 5 on the clock. Deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Here's Miracle Man following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Pass to McConnell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to Alvarado. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. That's 12 points for Miracle Man.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Campbell the pass to Alvarado. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with Geiger. Ja Morant, he's out there with Williams. And it's Bain in a 2-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Conley, the pass to Alvarado. Drives to the hoop. Davis shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
The 3 from Morant. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And that one's good, Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Roberts has checked in for Campbell, and it's Harden in for Frazier. Here's Hall. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Sessions from outside off the mark. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Davis, the pass to Alvarado. Back to Davis. Now the pass to Alvarado. Conley kicks to Roberts. For 3. Harden can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Looking to get back on track here. And that one goes long.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And it's in there. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Sessions. That doesn't go in either for Sessions.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Hall. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Jackson, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Offensive rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Hall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hall's got his second basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Sessions against Conley. Here's Johnson. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got 5 assists tonight. Conley, the pass to Alvarado. The tray. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony Davis is out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Christie, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Bembry in at the small forward spot.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his size and speed. That's a really lethal combination.
Terry looking over the floor. He kicks to Anderson. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And Davis sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
To the paint, and Anderson slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hall passes to Simpson. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Floats one. The rebound by Alvarado. Miracle Man's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Bembry misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely from outside the arc. The shot off that time. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Anderson outside, and there's the drive. Here's Simpson, and he converts the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Miracle Man.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Down low, McLemore, the pass to Alvarado. Back to McLemore. Stolen by Terry. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
To the paint. Shots good by McKinney.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And they came into...
Yeah. Why you say it like that?